There lived a girl in ancient China named Mulan. Mulan's father was a retired general. He had come home sick and afraid he was too old to fight, but not too old. One day, the government officials sent warriors to Mulan's village as war was coming. Men were named for the army. The military leader of the group posted a list of names in the village square. Each name represented one volunteer, one man from each family. After recounting many memories, they finally believed in that Mulan was a girl who had served with them in many battles. They spread Mulan's story across China. Mulan's story inspired many young women who demanded to learn how to ride a horse and use a sword just like Mulan.
The Devil Wears Prada is a 2006 American comedy drama film. The story tells the professional adventurer of Andrea, whose greatest dream is to become a journalist. Andrea gets a job in the fashion industry through Runway magazine, the most famous of its type to make ends meet. But Andrea gets out of the limo at the next stop. Instead of going to the show with Miranda, she gets out into the street and she throws her cell phone at the nearby mountain, leaving Miranda and fashion behind. She has finally been offered a job as a newspaper reporter. Andrea learns that life is made of choices. That's why I love the ending of the story, because she decided to leave that world that doesn't suit her abilities and essence. She would prefer to be content with her own simple life. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Eddie. Everyone loves me. I know that. Actually, not everyone. Krista don't love me. As she knows, I'm more beautiful than her, with perfect hair and amazing clothes. As it's not allowed to attend high school anymore, and no one in school remembers her, not even Jane. Desperate, Abby seeks the aid of Celeste, the fairy who unable to help her. Abby finds a loophole through the rules of magic. She switched a picture taken that night and wished she could go back to the previous morning. Abby's life go back to the normal. She and Krista reconcile after managing to celebrate their birthday together. In conclusion, I hope that you learned something from my story. Patience. Everything is coming its time. Only be patient. That was me, Nadine Best. And my wish for you all to live happily and blessed. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Mariam Hani Sheikh. I'm in class 1A. I'm going to tell you my film named The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The novel is set in the 15th century in Paris and powerfully evokes the medieval life in the city during the reign of Louis XI. Quasimodo's fate is sealed when he's abandoned at birth by his mother on the steps of the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Esmeralda is arrested and condemned to death. For his murder, Quasimodo tries to shelter Esmeralda in the cathedral, but she isn't willing hanged. In his grief and despair, Quasimodo throws fellow from the cathedral tower. Seeing Esmeralda hanging lifeless from the shadows, Quasimodo cried out, "That is all I loved." The theme of redemption through love struck a universal chord. I learned to definitely point the weak and who would weep. Thank you. I hope you like my story.
Hello everybody, my name is Maria Roy. I'm in class 1A Prep. My film's title, The Snow Queen. Once, there was an evil wizard who made a mirror with his dark magic. If anything beautiful or good was put in front of the mirror, the reflection that showed back was only rotten and grey. The wizard laughed and wanted to show his evil mirror to the whole world. He took it and flew at high so fast into the sky. After many troubles, she reached the palace and found Kai prisoner there. She called him many times, but he didn't show any response. She called him again and again, and she started to cry and fell in tears.
When he saw her tears, he started to cry too. So the lid of that evil glass was washed from his eye. Then he took her hands and escaped away. When they arrived home, they were the best of friends forever. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Francois. I'm going to tell you a story about King Lear. Shakespeare's masterpiece. King Lear tells the story of the ancient King Lear of Britain, who decided to step down from the throne and divide his kingdom among his three daughters. His eldest two, Regan, wife of Cornwall, and Cornwall, wife of Albany, and his favorite, Cordelia. First, however, he put his three daughters through a test, asking each to tell him how much she loves him. The older daughters responded to her with a show of love, but Cordelia felt to be a hypocrite and remained silent. In a fit of rage, they banished her, and she left the kingdom to marry the King of France, who treasured her more than all the nations alive. Bruno and Regan swiftly began to undermine the little authorities that Lear still holds. Unable to believe that he loves his daughters are betraying him, Lear slowly goes insane. He flees his daughters' houses to wander on a heath during a great thunderstorm, accompanied by his fool and by Kent, a loyal nobleman is in disguise. Meanwhile, the Earl of Leicester's bastard son Edmund was planning to gain his brother's Edgar's land, so he confided his father that Edgar was plotting against him. Then he urged his brother to run away from his father's anger at Cordelia's blessing.
Today, I'm going to present you an outstanding character for an FBI agent, Miss Congeniality. Miss Congeniality is a 2000 American action comedy film written by Mark Lawrence. Gracie is a tough special agent for the FBI. During a sting operation against Russian mobsters, she disobeys her superior's orders in order to save a mob boss who appears to be choking, which causes one of the other agents to be shocked. She's demoted to a desk job as punishment. Successfully stopped the crowning ceremony in time, and the Sierra bridge with a bomb exploding the stage scenery. Kate and Fran are arrested. As the event closes down and Gracie and Barry prepare to return to headquarters, the other contestants name Gracie as Mrs. Congeniality for her effort to save the life. Finally, I learned from this film that the real beauty is the inner beauty, which cares for making peace, not to care for dressing beautifully. And thanks for you all.
Hello everybody. It's nice to have you all in my lovely school, Collège de la Sainte Famille. My name is Lujane Hani. I'm pleased to tell you about a fantasy film called Cinderella at Weissenthal. We all know the fairy tale of Cinderella. Let's imagine Lady Tremaine, the fairy godmother, steal the magic wand of the fairy godmother and achieve the all course of the events and make the prince choose Anastasia instead of Cinderella. Cinderella and the prince are having a picnic to celebrate their 1-year anniversary. Cinderella's stepsisters Anastasia and Rosella are bitterly doing Cinderella's old chores. Anastasia wanders off to avoid work. When the fairy godmother drops her wand, Anastasia takes it to her mother. In the ensuing struggle, Anastasia inadvertently turned the fairy godmother into a garden gnome. Lady Tremaine uses the wand to go back in time to the day the grand dame fitted the glass slipper on Cinderella. Cinderella poses as a maid to get into the Tremaine's room, but she is spotted by Lady Tremaine.
To talk to you about a superhero movie called Venom. Venom is considered to be one of the most mysterious movies in the world. The story of the film is about Eddie Brooke, who works as an investigative journalist. He's tracking people who were not tracked. Eddie was an ordinary person until he decided to take down the head of a bioscience company. Eddie managed to escape. He felt sick. He started talking to the strange dog inside him. The
Edie flew and managed to escape. Edie had a strong bond with teacher and agreed with him to fight the weak people. Thank you so much for listening.
When I look at my life, I wanna see myself shine on the dance floor. But I get right till I see my skin white, just let it go. Sometimes take a look at my life, take a look at my life, say oh, oh. Wanna get it, I gotta get it to make the clouds of gold. Looking for the rainbow to bright the storm inside of me, the rainbow. Let's take the cloud behind of me. You're someone to heal the heart of me, the rainbow. Moving could be the start of me. Yeah, I'm not done in my life, but I still look at God, got a way to go. Gotta follow my gut, gotta stick in the right up and never fall. Right now there's a root of the hate and I see it remain so oh. Fear is gone, my memory so maybe I'll get close. Looking for the rainbow to break the storm inside of me, the rainbow. Let's take the cloud behind of me. You're someone to heal the heart of me, the rainbow. Oh, it could be the start of me. Looking for a rainbow everywhere that I go, even in the shadows.
Hello everyone, I'm Zaina Khalid. My story is Hotel Transylvania. I'm Mavis. I'm Dracula's 118-year-old teenage vampire daughter who is interested in the outside world and fall in love with Johnny. But here my father wants to fight over me. I am the only child of daughter of Count Dracula and Mercy. I am the wife of Johnny and the mother of young Dennis. I am more open to the human world than my father, and I know how to use technology such as cell phone, email, video chat, and I'm rarely thrilled to see the world outside Hotel Transylvania. A few months, we have a son, and the Dracula bloodline continues on. We name him Dennis, and I become overprotective of Dennis as I make Dracula baby-proof the hotel, feed him avocados, have him sleep during the night, and even consider moving to California to raise him in a safer environment because Dennis isn't showing any signs of being a vampire. In the end, when Dennis develops his inherent vampire powers, we all stay in the Hotel Transylvania. Finally, I accompany my family in a monster cruise, and I have become a busy worker of the hotel and still continue to live with my family there. Unlike my father, I don't seem to care that Dennis isn't a full vampire and accepts him for who he is, though I don't seem to want him to be a hero. I learned from my story that never judge people by their appearance and always accept them as they are. So, this is me, Mavis. Hope you enjoy my story. Thanks.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Minna. Today, I'm going to tell you the plot of my science fiction film that's called BFG. And it's about a little girl and the day she meets the big friendly giant. Sophie was a young orphan girl living in the orphanage. One night, Sophie woke up and went to look through the window, but she saw a big hand picking up dropping trash. Then the big hand she saw entered from the window and took Sophie to a far place called the Giant Country. And the giant escaped. The giant called himself as the big friendly giant who blew dreams into the bedrooms of all the people at night. The British Army and the Royal Air Force followed the BFG to the Giant Country where the other giants were sleeping. The British Army captured
captures them to a far island in the middle of the sea, and they forced to eat snow scamper for the rest of their lives. Every morning, Sophie told the morning to her friend, and the B&G heard her because he can hear everything. I learned from the story to understand the others who are different from us and to help the others who want help. Thank you for...
Hi ladies and gentlemen, we are very honored to have you as special guests today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Myrna Ahmed. I'm in class 1A. Gilbert has already proven herself as a multi-talented writer of short stories. Now, she has a spiritual memoir that creatively constructed in 3 parts. Each is consisting from 36 segments, matching the 108 beads in the traditional Indian prayer necklace. Our film, Eat, Pray, Love, is an American biographical romantic dramatic film. It was published in 2006 as a book, then it has been made as a film in 2010. The main characters are Liz Gilbert as a multi-talented writer of short stories, David Piccolo as Liz's ex-husband, and Ketut, another generation Indonesian medicine man. Gilbert was 31st when her marriage and prosperous life crashed and burned in a grueling divorce. No wonder she snapped up her opportunity to fly to Bali to write a story about yoga vacation. Gilbert is distressed by her monkey mind after she is given a new work assignment of taking care of the guests while maintaining silence. The lesson sinks in. Surrender is the right mode in her path of devotion. Gilbert wants to find some balance between world pleasure in Italy and spiritual devotion in India. And this is a quite tricky feat for Americans who usually swing between extremes. But the Balinese are masters of balance. She writes. She reconnects with Kedut, the medicine man. She learned that we have to enter new adventure to discover the bright sides of our life. Also, we have to balance between the spiritual side of our lives and the world pleasure. And don't forget to pick the right friends who show our good morals to the fore. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Niman Hafiz. I'm in second prep. I'm going to introduce you a story entitled David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. But let me first give you an idea about the author of the story, Charles Dickens, who is a famous British novelist, perhaps best known for works such as A Christmas Carol, Oliver Twist, and David Copperfield. Charles Dickens is regarded as one of the best authors of children's stories, and he has proven this again with the simple yet mature story of David Copperfield. The full title of David Copperfield is The Personal History, Adventure, Experience, and Observation of David Copperfield. But life takes a much harder lesson after he gets married to Dora Spindle because she died. Later, David marries the beautiful and sensible Agnes and lived a beautiful life with her and their 3 children. He also named his daughter after his late Aunt Betsy to show how much he loved her and how much he still misses her. No other book has motivated me quite like the story of David Copperfield. This story has inspired me to stay confident in all my troubles and face them bravely. It has changed my viewpoint and attitude towards trouble. Different human nature are shown through the book, and it teaches us how to deal with the world around us. This book is indeed one of my favorites. People who need motivation to move ahead in life should read this book.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mohraib George, in second prep. Now, I am going to tell you a story of Matilda, written by the British writer Roald Dahl. Matilda is a young child genius who has the bad luck of living with parents
for her nor her unique abilities. Instead, their only focus is watching the television, playing bingo, or cheating others. Despite her family ignoring her, Matilda is intelligent and loves to read. She reads books continuously, although her parents don't approve. Sometimes her parents are unkind to her, so Matilda thinks up of creative ways to get back at them, such as supergluing her father's hat to his head and pretending there is a ghost in the house. Matilda used her powers to write a haunting message to Miss Trunchbull as she is teaching the class. Miss Trunchbull becomes very afraid because of this message and gives Mrs. Honey her house and money back and leaves town. In the end, Matilda lives with Miss Honey as her family has to run away from the police because of Matilda's father's criminal involvement through his car dealership. The story teaches me that reading is good for the soul. It can transport us to imaginary breaks that can bring us much joy. Also in the story, Matilda teaches me that people can escape through reading, as she struggles to understand or be understood by her own family.
Good morning, Honorable Judge, dear teacher, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Noor Ahmed in second prep. I'm going to tell you the story of Oliver Twist, written by Charles Dickens. Oliver Twist is the story of a young orphan who had a difficult and a miserable life. His brother was so greedy that his greed blinds his eyes, ruins his morals and principles. It's the story of a young boy and his attempts to stay good in a society that refuses help. Oliver Twist was born in a workhouse in England in 1830. His mother was named the one who is found on the street and died after Oliver's birth. They believed him and told him to live with them. One day, while Oliver was looking through the window, Fagin and another man called Max saw him. They knew his place and tried to kidnap him once more. Finally, the police arrested all the gang, and Oliver discovered that Max was his half-brother who wanted him to be a criminal to put in the prison, so he could get all the father money. In the end, Oliver discovered that Rose was his mother's sister. Mr. Brownlow adopted Oliver and took him to Mrs. Melly. They lived happily in peace and comfort. Never think that the world is full of bad people. Good people are all around. They welcome you with open hearts.